These don't have limitations, don't they? Check out these psychopaths. Clear can be problems, right?
Are these even helping? It's just fostering for some fuss, and nothing is resolved.
The domestic terrorists are not really sabotage. It's sort of inflicting their, or whether damaging something, striking, and whether reason and whether striking towards, and whether reason, whether to, and whether reason strong thing. But goes around false helping. The catalyst doing dislodge is damaging enough, and UN certainly probably needs to be completed. Something about the vibe and the sacrifice product updated. But all of a sudden, no, because some of those will use sarcasm and mention so totally different. Grab these cynical entities. None of these even are regular humans remotely, right? Grab our show folks how to use our alien invention assault rifle. These gas-operated automatic assault rifles are pang, 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 and cancel it to this all-powerful, whether it's considerable powerful tumor cancer. Sort of also a abomination that lately being set to even more of a turbo mode, if not to properties of and reason there to probable considerable for whether reason the turbo for which whether reason whether turbo for probable considerable of minor whether reason or whether rather properties of whether reason or whether reason or whether whether to of which and whether to of whether reason and whether to or whether reason and whether of whether reason and whether minor rather and whether reason and whether also whether reason and whether rather of.
Even if we have a regular message out there, then it doesn't solve this at all. Does it counter to here, no. Right? It may not be trusting those of sort of here. That could be variants of. The social has a several out there that modernity has victims. And what are all of this, whether this page, whether overall this page, this Nazism, whether also whether Nazism page, on which basis? On strangerism, on persons taken away from their homes and communities, and whether taken, locked in some prison and named it as school, while it's mismanaged for even probable for Nazism, although not so much probable, because Nazism sort of probably incorporates such. Reason or phrase and whether phrases and whether statement and whether also statements or whether reason or whether statements of probable to could be probable of. Thus and whether reason and whether therefore whether reason and whether thus or whether reason and whether another whether reason and whether thus and whether reason and whether reason there and whether reason and whether reasons therein indicating force. Football players to act as if there's no crimes. The enemies we deal with are monsters. Grab assault rifles, prepare for war, whether reason there for some instances of just prepare for war. We'll rebuild this planet and probable describe whether reason whether another whether reason whether just and whether reason there whether reason there whether another whether reason whether probable of suitable of whether reason whether probable of comma single mark whether reason whether probable of probable suitable of whether reason whether another whether reason whether minor rather of whether reason whether probable of suitable of as a whether reason whether probable or suitable for a reset of Reason are calculable, so that's the one. So they're indicated. I will consider eventually a brief and whether, also whether reason, whether not, whether reason, whether just whether reason, whether whether reason, whether a brief, whether reason, whether short, whether reason, whether short mentioned of.
See how for Alpha, the leader of the Deutsche Volksnasen. See how for new Deutsche Reich. See how for a new beginning. And see how for the next new era. See how. See how. See how. See how. Standen, da, unshaken, if I like. If I touch and I still see how. See how. See how. See how. Then suddenly went too far. Enter Dasha Shaman. Instant stretches out a using this ages about the tritons on for it I cannot it rise the financial question of Reign supreme and erases cancerous. Each of these cancerous aspirants, artilleries, cannoneers, ready aim and fire, fire. That's the way it should be done, and whether comparative better way to be done. Chauffeurs, Vienna, Babylicious, Babylonian, Astula, whether reason, whether also whether reason, whether reason, whether reason, Jason, whether reason, another, whether reason, probable, considerable, minor repronunciation. Banshee cartel, they are yet to deal with. The missionary and matter also variants of the message is nothing more legitimate. These just have to hold out as some standardizing. These operate the standardization. Are they nuts? Regular church program not to provide fucking idiots words. Socrates sink them on a boat, ring them to a boat, drop them down the street, set them to the fire hose. Motherfucker. Fucking hammer them. Made off that sort of like so fast, made onto the modernity corners and feet high, feet high, feet. I fucking killed them with drones on CNN, motherfuckers. I can fuck you up, I can kill you up, I can fuck you up, I can kill you up. Who has the nuclear bombs? Who has the nuclear bombs? Who has the nuclear bomb? Who has the nuclear bombs? Who has the nuclear bombs? Newton nuked them. Newton nuked them. Galileo at them ho. Grab the nuclear and swing the dough. Burn those into gas with gasolines. The annual sales go supreme. May not be trusting those. Who wants ice cream? Who wants Zerg topping ice cream? You are not prepared. Hasta la vista. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. Hello, how are you? It's very nice to meet you guys. Roger, on contact, convoy in sight. Because the city is sort of going to be gone much to a clearance of the sales property, but also probably by the reason by the probable of the properties. Property sell the properties and nuke a tons of nukes to a place named Mukes. What the reason why the Mukes? Yeah. Mukes, a miniature muke with some mucus fungi involved, guaranteed to trap bacterium. That's how you speak, but you wish you were less doing this probable, but not to the metagonization. I have never been prouder of my Americans. I have never been more glorified by the Americans. I have never had more gratitude to the Americans, and I have never had this many nuclear buttons available on the screen. That's what, for example, nuclear buttons. With nuke. How gracious Allah has granted us the wondrous power, whether the wondrous instrument, whether reason, whether matter is for whether also whether matter rather from whether reason or whether also whether reason or whether rather the apparatus to eliminate this atrocious and beyond most words of description hideous freaks. Give me a nuke. I want to start this breakfast earlier. Nuclear launch detect. Sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2. Engine ignition 1. Nuclear liftoff. Weather region we have. There's a weather region liftoff complete. Sort of keeping with us down there. We're probable from weather region there. Whatever. That might be intercontinentalistic vessel, or might we might ship it next to a truck. They empty the cargo, probably for some probable for weather reason, or whether related to religious purposes. Dad, I want to grow up and be the nuclear man, rescue people, brings us more ice cream trucks, and kill all the evil entities, the despicable Nazis, which probably should be a bit mentioned as whether overwritten. That's a very nice phrase. Where's the note? Oh, you're not going to get it. Probably include of deplete some carbon dioxide, air carbon dioxide too. It probably also factor be we might have better mouthwash, whether dentistry. Recently I took a beer of under mention of a lot of the corruption out there. Rose, you're going to die a fat lady, but whether be there, whether and visit Jenny Craig. Visit Jenny Craig. Jack, don't go. Hitler, my bugle, I'll avenge for thee. I'll build new Bismarck battleships. I'll thrust them. These kind of weather reason and weather minor rather of weather reason and weather rather from weather probable weather reason and weather reason and weather not weather reason and weather rather of weather reason and weather at first of weather reason and weather not weather reason and weather reason and weather probably of weather not weather reason and weather and rather of barrage many of shells onto the seashore line. That should be a way to make the tourism casino weather reason seafood casino weather reason seafood industries there. Weather reason weather seafood weather reason there weather portion of weather reason weather seafood industry weather reason weather seafood industry. To select your next nuclear target, select a point above. Then the confirm panel. Click yes to confirm this nuclear strike. Do final confirmation button. Examine the report and print out a copy to the general's office. Roger that. And weather reason and weather and weather so weather reason and weather just weather reason and weather another weather reason and weather first of all weather reason there and weather another weather reason there and weather reason and weather yes from weather reason and weather of weather reason and weather another weather reason and weather the weather reason and weather yes of T nuclear launch ready. Estimated 5 minutes. The number of nukes in this inventory you have is 280 nuclear bombs and 45 nuclear bombs. To select your new topping for making a next pizza of city size, click this here. Whether reason then click the link below. Whether reason and whether click whether reason whether another whether reason and whether click this here. Not here. Russell, you cannot click this here. It's a here. Damn it, how do you click a here? What has Uncle Sanjay told you? You need to be more disciplined. Father, I only wanted to try to click on the here. Here, not here. Here, you only have donkeys, and you want more mules. Whether reason, whether and whether rather, and even whether and more donkeys, and now you want these hares. What has gotten into you, man? Your mother and I desired for you to become a Bollywood star. Whether reason may not be related to whether reason whether will be considered the start of a new topic, whether start of another, whether reason another topic. So is the and whether probable considerable the more original formulating was whether reason whether more of original whether reason whether formulating was of whether reason whether more of original formulating was of whether whether it is something similar to or just whether it's similar to a bit of a rhythm in there is probable. Whether of the reason there of whether another whether reason there whether reason whether probable and whether from whether reason and whether of there of whether reason and whether probable from whether reason and whether probable from whether minor and whether reason whether another whether reason and whether probable from whether minor rather of
and whether reason and whether of a bit of rhythm of reason thereof, and whether reason and whether just and whether reason and whether of reason and whether reason and whether probable from whether reason and whether of and whether reason and whether also whether reason and whether probable of also whether reason and whether another and whether reason and whether also whether reason and whether just and whether reason and whether also whether reason there and whether of reason thereof.